Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Today we're going to be discussing Call of Duty Black Ops 7 and, well, the disappointment that the entire game is, and also just the flop it is. And the current state of Call of Duty, once again, is not in a good position, I don't think. And we're going to kind of dive into it all. We're going to talk about it, talk about what people have said about Black Ops 7. I haven't played the full version. I played the beta, and again, it didn't do enough for me to make me think I should get the game. But anyways, let's get into it. So, Black Ops 7 has been not received well. All right, the campaign horrible. A lot of people in the glaciers go like, "Oh my god, you're judging the entire game off the campaign only. The multiplayer and zombies are good." No, the zombies is generally pretty mediocre at best, and honestly, it's probably the weakest zombies we've had in quite a while. The multiplayer is slop. It's a slop fest where all the calling cards are AI generated and the maps are pretty mid and recycled content and terrible movement that's sweaty and promotes people being sweaty, people who don't get off the game. Then again, Zombies has just gone downhill. They brought back the characters back for nostalgia bait. The maps aren't good. The Zombies is just, it's not very good. The HUD is terrible. It has the Warzonification in it. The campaign is for some reason always online and it requires updates. It'll kick you for being AFK for too long, so if you pause it, you'll get kicked for being idle too long. There's just so many issues. Again, the campaign itself was bad, and it was supposed to be a sequel to Black Ops 2, which is one of the best Call of Duty games, obviously, probably arguably the best, and a lot of people were interested in what the campaign could have done. And well, they just said, here, enjoy this confusing, sloppy fest where you, I don't know, fight a giant Harper and a giant flower monster. It's terrible. It's really bad. And Black Ops 7, again, is just not turning a lot of heads of interest. It has not gained a lot of hype. This is just one of those years where I just feel like I look around, I look online, I just don't see a whole lot of people go like, yeah, I'm so hyped to play the new Call of Duty. Maybe I'm just not looking in the right places, but I remember back in the day, people were always hyped for a new Call of Duty game. Remember back in the day, maybe we're all adults now, maybe that's why, but whenever I go to work, I don't come home thinking, I can't wait to play Call of Duty, because when I was in school, I thought that, like, I can't wait to play Halo, I can't wait to play COD, I can't wait to play whatever with the boys, right? I never think that now. Maybe I'll hop on, like, Marvel Rivals or something nowadays, or I still play Halo occasionally, of course, too, and other games, of course, but I never, even when I still was playing Call of Duty more frequently, I never thought about coming home to play it. I just don't ever think that. Maybe I'll think about that with playing an older Call of Duty game. I still play basically from the original Modern Warfare all the way up to maybe Modern Warfare 2019 still, except maybe Black Ops 4 I played the least. I don't play a whole lot, but out of all the other Call of Duty games, I have a majority of my Xbox and I still play them occasionally. And I can find much more enjoyment in any of those games than I could in Black Ops 7. Black Ops 6, by the way, here's a terrible picture from the campaign. What the fuck is this, man? Yeah, no amount of context can explain that. Again, the campaign is not good. It was supposed to be a sequel to Black Ops 2. A lot of people were excited about that idea. Even I was excited. I literally said when they announced the video, I made a video on it. Again, here's like what is this, man? Call of Duty campaigns have really fallen off. Let's be real. The last good one, in my opinion, was probably Cold War. Actually, I would say the last great one was Cold War. I would say Cold War had a pretty good campaign. Modern Warfare 2 was alright. Modern Warfare 3 was eh. Actually, no, it was terrible. And then Black Ops 6, I didn't play it enough, and it really didn't have my interest. Like, I usually always am interested in a Call of Duty game's campaign. Usually. I've even played Black Ops 3's campaign a lot more. I got further into Black Ops 3 campaign than I did with Black Ops 6. I'm not sure how far I was into Black Ops 3. I don't know, I think I completed some. I'm not sure how far. I think I was close to finishing it, but I don't really care for it to finish it. But Black Ops 6 didn't gain my interest. And again, people will say, oh, well, who plays Call of Duty for the campaign? Like some people do. Not saying, like, you buy the Call of Duty game for the whole experience. You buy it to play the campaign, multiplayer, and zombies, or whatever third mode it has. That's what most smart people would do, of course. Some people would legit just buy it for the campaign or the zombies, to be honest. Imagine buying the Call of Duty game, the $80 game, just for the multiplayer. Another thing with Call of Duty is it has such a anti-consumer kind of free-to-play model to it. the multiplayer is shrouded completely with microtransactions. And you could say, well, microtransactions are a big part of gaming now. It's a normal thing. Why complain about it? It's because the way Call of Duty does it. It's the way they do it is the thing that probably pisses people off the most. First off, their bundles. A lot of their skins are ugly. They don't look good. They look terrible. Majority of them just don't fit the tone of the game, don't fit the art style or whatever. They don't fit in the game. They look absolutely stupidly out of place. For an example, almost every single skin in Black Ops 6 did not look good. But so the whole game has a free-to-play model almost, where you pay $80 for the game, you pay $10 or something for a regular tiered battle pass, and again, here is the AI-generated calling cards I mentioned. Very clearly AI. They're getting. We all knew they were using AI in Black Ops 6, and well, they're not even hiding it at this point. But anyways, back to the main topic. Fuck, what was I talking about now? I instantly forgot the moment I saw that. Oh yeah, the microtransactions. So you pay $80 for the game, right? Or probably more if you're crazy to buy the Vault Edition. That gives you practically nothing in return. You spend the extra money for barely anything special. Then you pay if you want to, of course. It's all optional, but like, you know, still, if you want the new guns, you might as well buy the battle pass, even if they're free in it. But you pay $10 for a battle pass. That might be. And then there's like a $15 or $20 version that gives you a couple of tier skips. And then there's the black sale that's like $35 or something, $30. And there's bundles that average around $20. There's bundles that can get even more fancy and expensive that go up to $30. And it has such a free-to-play model. And it tries to charge for every little thing. Oh, you want this? $10. Right? They have these little event passes that are also $10 for a special version of it, of course. And you know, again, majority of Call of Duty bundles average at $20, you know, with 2,400 COD points, which is, again, usually charts at $19.99 in the US, of course. And, you know, and then there's other things they charge you on. You know, Warzone is just... I'm sorry, I'm not sure why I brought up Warzone, but it's just, it has such a greedy, free-to-play feel to it, but it's not a free-to-play game. It's charged at full price, $80, 70 of course, technically, with taxes, of course, everything. With 90 for a special edition, 120 for an even more fancy edition, just to get uglier skins with it as the fancy stuff. I don't know. It's just so not worth it. It's not worth spending money on Call of Duty, in my opinion. Maybe if you think it's worth spending money on, go for it, okay? But I don't ever think about just ever wanting to buy Call of Duty again. This is one of those, again, I have been playing Call of Duty for a very long time. I even gave Black Ops 6 a chance on day one, and I played it for about a solid couple months at least, before I lost interest in it. This is one of those years where, again, I skipped it. I even played Modern Warfare 3 on day one. Granted, I played like one match in the morning. I played like 3 matches in the morning of it coming out, and I was like, yeah, I'm not touching this crap again. And then I played, obviously, Black Ops 6 for a good bit. Black Ops 6 had my interest for a while. Lost it after a while, of course. And then Black Ops 7 just... Again, when I played the beta, it just didn't do enough for me to make me think like, yeah, I want this game, you know? I played the Zombies. The Zombies was okay, but doesn't compare to any of the older ones, because I can still enjoy... I can enjoy World at War Zombies more. I can enjoy Black Ops 1 Zombies more. I can enjoy Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, even Black Ops 4, Infinite Warfare, and World War II Zombies much more than I can freaking Black Ops 7 Zombies. That's just an honest opinion. And the same thing with the multiplayer. Even though the multiplayer population is dwindling for all of these older games, I could probably enjoy them far more than I could in Black Ops 7, because it's just so... modern Call of Duty has such a sweaty feel to the multiplayer, to where you're not it's not even like... It's a chore to try to have fun, right? Because then you'll have one good game, and skill-based matchmaking is still pretty heavy in Black Ops 7, I've heard. And it's still very prominent, even though they said they're toning it down. Seems like they lied to everyone's faces once again. It's just, to me, Call of Duty is not worth the money. Call of Duty is not worth the time. Call of Duty is not worth the effort it is anymore. It really isn't. This is maybe just me. Maybe I'm a hater. And obviously the Glazers will still just say you're bad at the game. Again, as I mentioned, you can give them a whole book explaining why you just don't like Call of Duty anymore, and they would still just say it's a skill issue. There's a reason why a lot of creators, a lot of YouTubers, streamers, whatever, don't play Call of Duty anymore. There's a lot of reason why casual players do not play anymore. There's a reason why I don't play anymore. And it's just not worth it. As I mentioned, it's not worth the money, it's not worth the time, it's not worth the effort. You're playing the multiplayer to try to have fun, except you're going to do the opposite because you're going to have a bit of fun and then get thrown into the sweatiest lobby possible where there's hackers. By the way, again, their anti-cheat system is still an absolute joke, and I don't understand. This company, Activision, and Microsoft is in their back, by the way. They have a shit ton of money, yet they cannot develop a proper anti-cheat system that keeps hackers out. They just can't. They can't do it for some reason. It's like they're incapable of doing so. And once again, the game's quality is just going down each and every year. Black Ops 6 was a solid game, I will say. I like its again, I didn't care for it. I like its multiplayer feel, although I didn't like the Omni movement that much. I felt like it was so unnecessary. Zombies was pretty fun. I mean, I enjoyed it. Well, I did. I really wish I could just install the zombies by itself and not the rest of the game, but unfortunately that's not really possible. Then the multiplayer is generally, again, getting worse. The maps are getting worse. The quality of the game is going down. All right, I've seen some of the cutscenes and shit from Black Ops 7. They generally look like shit. It is all very poorly rendered look. It just doesn't look really good. And I feel like Call of Duty graphics really peaked at Modern Warfare 2019 and have since gone down. Now, again, I will get Cold War slack because it was developed during COVID, but even Cold War looked really nice. Modern Warfare 2 looked pretty good. Modern Warfare 3 took it down a notch. I forgot to mention Vanguard. No one cares about it. With how bad Black Ops 7's campaign is, we might want to apologize to Call of Duty Ghosts. Some people think that game was a terrible campaign. I said Call of Duty Ghosts' campaign is pretty solid. We might want to apologize to Black Ops 3, Vanguard, and even Modern Warfare 3, because this campaign is an abomination. And it's just really sad to see what Call of Duty has become, in my opinion. It really is. It's not worth it. Like, nothing about this game just ever entices me to play it. There's nothing about it that makes me want to play it anymore. Again, people could say, oh, just so you're better at the game. Go ahead and get your jokes out. Go ahead and say that, but again, I just don't care for it anymore. And there's a reason why a lot of people don't care about it anymore. And I just find it so funny that Activision was like, oh, well, we're too big to fail. And guess what? You're being outplayed by Arc Raiders. You're being outclassed by them big time. You're being outclassed by Battlefield. It's over. At least for now. I just don't see Call of Duty doing anything right now. And we'll see what they do with the next game, but I feel like, again, whatever they put out is just going to be more sloppy garbage. And they're leaning into the AI stuff even more, with, again, the calling cards. Who knows? Some people are making jokes that the campaign was written by an AI, which, who knows? Maybe it was. They say, hey, they tapped into ChatGPT. Like, can you make a campaign of Call of Duty where it features Alex Mason from Black Ops 2, of course, and it's a sequel to Black Ops 2. But it's really bad. I don't know, but they just did a terrible job. The campaign had me excited when the game was announced. It didn't have me excited, but it had me interested. The multiplayer, when I played it again, it didn't really do enough for me in the beta, and neither did the zombies. And, well, that's it. I mean, none of this game does enough for me to make me feel like I want to play, and there's a reason why other people don't want to play it. Call of Duty still has its glazes, of course. People still play it. People go like, oh, well, look how many people are watching on stream. Like, I don't know why people care about viewer count numbers anyways, when it should really, player count should matter more than who the fuck is watching it, because, I don't know. To me, that stuff never made sense, but, again, Call of Duty Black Ops 7 is another disaster. It's another bad game. And, again, as a longtime fan, it's just really disappointing, Like, imagine showing the Black Ops 7 campaign to someone in 2012, coming off of Black Ops 2. They'd go like, no, wait, this is not Call of Duty, this is some made-up shit. No, it's real, my friend, it's real. I wouldn't believe it if I saw that back then. I would not believe it. I would not believe the current state of Call of Duty, because back then, Call of Duty, again, was on top of the world in gaming. It was, year in and year out, always a pretty good selling. I mean, again, especially before Black Ops 2 and a little bit, not really much afterwards, but even afterwards, it still sold really well each and every time. Black Ops 7 just ain't doing that. It doesn't have the player count right now. It doesn't have the hype. It doesn't have anything. It doesn't have the swagger. It's just sad. Call of Duty's in a sad position, and this downfall is just really sad. And I wonder how much further it goes. I really do. I don't think COD will ever die, per se, but I think it'll just continue to come out and just be sloppy and be worse. Because And a lot of people, you could just wonder where this downfall began. You know, a lot of people wonder, like, how did Call of Duty become this? You know, some people point out Warzone. That's a fair assumption because I think Warzone has been a good thing, but also has gotten worse. I think Warzone's first iteration was really good, but then over time it just gotten worse and sloppier. Same thing with just the rest of the games. You could argue like, oh, well, after Black Ops 2 it was bad, but that's not entirely true because there were still good games after Black Ops 2, such as Black Ops 3, Call of Duty World War 2, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, and Modern Warfare 2019 was a solid game too. And of course, Warzone again was really good at first. I don't know what happened; they just lost all the momentum they had. They really did. And I don't think it'll ever have it back. I don't think it'll ever come back. Call of Duty again won't die per se. It won't disappear, won't fade into obscurity, they won't stop making the games, of course. But I think each and every year it's just going to continue to go down just a bit. Even though with Black Ops 7 it's gone down a lot. It has gone down a lot because I would say, I don't know, man. I just think right now, there's nothing about the game that makes it interesting to me. And a lot of people agree. A lot of people just don't find Call of Duty interesting anymore. A lot of people are skipping this year. And you might ask yourself why. It's very obvious. The game has just gone lower in quality again. The campaign looks terrible. The multiplayer is eh. The zombies is mediocre at best. It's just none of it is enough to bring people in. And that's just all I see. That's all I see with Call of Duty now. It's not enough, in my opinion. It's not enough to make me want to play. It's not enough to make some of the old YouTubers and streamers that used to play the game almost every day come back. They've lost a large chunk of their player base. They've lost their casual players. They've even lost some of their pros. And I don't see them coming back. Because Call of Duty seems like, at least multiplayer-wise, it seems very anti-casual gamer. It really is. Because it's just so sweaty. It just seems like it's designed for the pro gamer. It's designed for the streamers. It's not designed for the casual gamer. It's not designed for you. It's not designed for me. It's designed for the pros who are, on the game 24/7. And that's just what sucks. That's what sucks, man. And each and every year, Call of Duty just continues to go down and down and down. Again, I don't believe it'll die, but I believe at some point it's going to reach the end. Who knows? But in my opinion, Call of Duty has just gone downhill. And obviously, if you watch my channel, you know my opinion on it. It's just, I love the older ones. I love all the older games. And I would say the last good Call of Duty game, in my opinion, was Cold War probably. The last alright one was Modern Warfare 2. And the last great one was maybe Modern Warfare 2019, Infinite Warfare, But outside of that, it hasn't been great. Modern Warfare 3 was a copy and paste. Black Ops 6 was And Black Ops 7 is extremely unnecessary. So, again, I love it how they were so cocky about it and go like, oh, well, we're not worried about Battlefield. We're too big to fail. Well, guess what? You guys are failing. You're being outclassed by our creators right now. You're being outclassed by single-player games right now, by other random games. You're being outclassed by Battlefield. So, I mean, how much further does it go? How much further does Call of Duty go before they realize that, hey, maybe we should stop doing everything people hate because it seems like it's just getting worse. But I don't think they'll ever realize that. I don't think the devs will ever realize that they're doing something wrong and that they're making Call of Duty worse. But who knows, man. In my opinion, it's gone downhill. It's really just, in my opinion, it's honestly probably done. Not done, but again, as I said, I don't think Call of Duty is going to die and stop being made or anything anytime soon, but it's reaching a point of low. Like, they keep outdoing themselves in certain ways of, you think, oh, it can't get worse than this, right? Oh, yes, it can. It certainly can, and they certainly will. And it did. So anyways, I think that's all I got to say, really. I don't have much else to say, but Black Ops 7 is an embarrassment. It's not a great game. It's not very good. And, yeah, we're back. I mean, I'm skipping this year entirely. A lot of people are. And Call of Duty, I think at this point, they just got to stop making new games and just remaster some of the old ones to one-to-one remasters, okay? Don't change shit about it. Don't add no microtransactions, but that's why they won't do it. They won't remaster Black Ops 1 or 2 because, like, oh, well, we can't sell bundles of Ninja Turtles and stuff. Or Nicki Minaj, or Snoop Dogg, or whatever goofy shit they want to add. We can't sell Homelander. We can't sell that in Black Ops 2. I don't know, that's a random tangent, but anyways, thank you guys for watching. I have more videos coming up soon. So, what else do NFL, no, I have another video coming out later. NFL Hot Takes. Yes, that video I'm going to be making soon. Thank you to Instagram followers submitting those. And then weekly predictions comes out Wednesday, I think. Wednesday or Thursday. I'll try to get it out before the Thursday night game, but I'll get it out as soon as possible. I already have the gameplay recorded for it, so it's ready to go. Well, I had to record it, of course, first. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video, and have a great rest of your day.
Imagine what the next Call of Duty HUD's gonna look like. You won't be able to see anything.
Welcome to Call of Duty Futuristic Heads-Up Display Warfare. Weapons jam. Apple stocks up 2%. Follow us on Twitter. Cash out. Season pass unlocked. Get your team, get ready for the next round. Ready up.